What's up, guys? Welcome back to Amazing RC. Well, if you've been following the channel, you know that we're knee-deep in our ROBO-MAXX build right now. Well, as I've got some paint drying downstairs, I figured we'd go ahead and get a little bit of run footage in our TRX-4 build. Now, I know you guys have been paying attention and you know that we're only about halfway done with our TRX-4 Ford Bronco build. Well, I've got everything done enough to where I feel comfortable being able to take it outside and still be able to put some more work into it once I clean it up and we get back in. After all, it's not an X-MAXX, it's a TRX-4, so we might get it a little dirty, but I highly doubt we're going to damage it. With that said, if you remember, we had an issue with our 21-turn TRAXXAS TRX-4 motor. It actually just quit. I called TRAXXAS up, and they were very, very nice to me on the phone, like they always are, and they assured me that I would get a new 21-turn motor sent out very soon. They explained to me that the motor was on back order, so it's just a waiting game. While I was waiting for that motor, I actually went and picked up this little 35-turn motor. So I've got that installed. One of the things I'd like to say about the TRX-4 is just like the X-MAXX, they really thought about a lot of things that were just new when they built this model. I don't know if you've taken apart an X-MAXX before, but when you take the motor off of an X-MAXX, underneath is an actual grid that shows all of the different pinion and spur gear setups that you can have. And then there's two metal pins that will slide into two holes. And what that does is it actually locks your motor down exactly where it needs to be for whatever pinion and spur gear setup that you have. The same thing applies inside the TRX-4, which I thought was really, really, a bracket above. I haven't seen that in too many RC cars. So when you actually take this motor out, it's just 3 screws. You pop out this bracket right here, which the motor is actually connected to. And on the other side of it, there's about 8 holes on one side and about 7 holes on the other, and they are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Basically, you find out what spur and pinion you have, which this is a 45 tooth spur and an 11-tooth pinion gear. Once you figure that out, you put it in the corresponding holes, and you're good to go. So swapping out the motor was very simple. I'm very happy about that. Everything seems to be running really well. I also picked up this Venom 3-cell LiPo, so we're going to throw that in it and run around outside for a few minutes and see what kind of footage we get. So, Brian, Amazing RC, see you guys outside.